At court, 6'11", number 13, Jeff Jackson Jr. At guard, 6'3", number 12, John Moran. At shooting guard, standing 6'5", number 5. The head coach from the Memphis Grizzlies is Taylor Jenkins. Fans, let's get it from York, Memphis.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Grizzlies first found an identity with grit and grind. As a rookie, Jaren Jackson cut his teeth alongside Mike Conley and Marc Gasol. And he said, now it's next gen, but it's still the same sort of mentality. We take defense seriously. That's our staple. And when you do that, you usually win. Guys?
They do. Great philosophy and attitude. Thanks, DA. Here are the five for the Raptors. The forwards are Anunoby and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with Dragic. And it's Birch in at the 5 spot. And for the Grizzlies, Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Ja Morant, he's out there with the Prophet. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. And with Thanksgiving coming tomorrow, Greg, how many plates of turkey you think you're going to put away?
Oh, you got to get seconds. Just make sure you leave enough room for dessert. Sometimes maybe a little walk is what you need to shake off what we back home used to call the itis.
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. VanVleet outside. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Dragic. There's the pass to Birch. Lets the 3 fly. VanVleet can't get it to go. Memphis with the ball. Morant surveying the D. Some nice passing there by Memphis. The Prophet passes to Jackson. Down low. Whoops, they pick off the pass. VanVleet on the wing. Pass to Anunoby. Passes it to Birch. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Morant passes to the Prophet. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
Now here's VanVleet. A good portion of their scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Anunoby passes to Dragic. Clock at 6. And the shot is long. And the Grizzlies with possession. Inside, here's the Prophet. Out to Morant. There's the dish to Jackson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
The D has to be more assertive with Jaren Jackson inside. Even with some contact, he's still able to score.
Now, here's Birch. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. And throughout his career, Dragic has been a leader. It's a natural fit for him.
Duncan Robinson called him the ultimate leader. Dragic, leader of his national team for a decade now. Guy just embraces the responsibility of it all. And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
To the wing on the left. Here's the Prophet, covered by Siakam. The Prophet passes to Brooks. That one drops for him.
Getting hit on that shot there, but Dillon's girth allows him to play right through it.
Here's Dragic. 11-point game his last outing. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Birch. Back to Dragic. Fires the three. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Here's the Prophet. He's guarded by Dragic. The pass to Adams. Stripped away. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Birch. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Anunoby against Brooks. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Brooks has got his second basket of the night. Raptors trail by 6. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And the intensity Steven Adams brings onto the court with him is obvious. He doesn't let the game come to him. He wants to dictate tempo.
And Greg, that's a quality that served him well. He had a lot to prove when he came into this league. He had to be assertive early on. That attitude has never left him. He still is an intimidator.
And so here's Toronto. They trail by 6. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. To stop the run, Siakam trying to free himself up. And Dragic with the lay-in.
And we see this a lot with Gorn, using his size and craftiness to finish inside.
Passes it to the Prophet. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. The Prophet's got his second basket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And so here's Toronto. And here is Van Vliet. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Brooks grabs the board. Memphis leading by 6. To the middle. Here's the Prophet. Nifty move. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Stolen by Brooks. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. And it's Morant missing. Raptors trail by 8. Here's Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So impressive the way Siakam has emerged as a #1 scorer.
He has a great handle for his size. The length is hard for any defender to deal with, whether Siakam's back to the basket or facing up.
You throw good, Siakam. All that he gives them on offense, Siakam's ability, Greg, to switch defensively is key for this team.
And he can legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy contests shots without fouling. You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals.
And Adams with the slam.
Just can't let Adams get this deep in the paint, because when he does, he's focused on slamming it down.
Up top, Dragic, guarded by Morant. Dragic, the pass to Van Vliet. Birch with it. Morant with it. And yes, it's good.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
And for the Grizzlies, they come in off a good outing against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Dragic. High arcing shot. No good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
Here's the Prophet. He's guarded by Anunoby. The Prophet tries again, and the layup is up and in.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Raptors trail by 12. Dragic kicks to Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Siakam, the bounce pass. 11 feet away, and the Raptors miss again.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Here's the Prophet. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game, and he makes that one.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Toronto calls timeout, and this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
The balance between East and West after years of being dominated by the West is starting to even out some.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Tillman, he's checked in for Adams. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Bain in for Brooks. And then for Toronto, Achua, he's checked in for Kem Birch. Barnes comes in for OG Anunoby. And Trent subbed in for Goran Dragic. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
And here we go. And stolen by Siakam. Barnes against Anderson to the inside. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Barnes.
What agility from Fred Van Vliet in the paint, zipping around the defense.
To the paint. A shake. That's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Trent passes to Van Vliet. And here is Achua. To the middle, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Here's the Prophet after the Raptors pick up 2. Back to Anderson, out to the wing, clock at 4. Puts one up from 19. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Siakam outside. Back to Trent. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Raptors moving the ball around. Kept alive. Achua misses in close.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And stolen by Siakam. Trent with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Trent passes to Van Vliet. Rebound by the Prophet. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Inside. And there's the pass to Bain. Now Anderson. Passes it to the Prophet. Just 5 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining.
And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. The Prophet's got 10 points in the game.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Trent. To the inside. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Here's Achua. Tillman grabs the miss. With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Here's the Prophet. 10 points for him. Pass to Morant. And that's a foul called on the Prophet. That is his first foul of the game. The Grizzlies making a change here. Jones is checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Watanabe is checked in. 1:14 left in the first quarter of the game. Jones against Van Vliet. Now the pass to Trent. Achua with it. Shot clock at 6. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to the Prophet. The 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Van Vliet outside. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Achua, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Here's the Prophet. It's hauled in by Trent. Back to Van Vliet. There's the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Van Vliet's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Toronto. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be back with you shortly. The slashing Slovenian Goran Dragic told us about his attacking style of play.
Try to get inside the paint and collapse the defense, and then we spray the ball. And you know, our saying is good to great. You know, sometimes you have a good shot, but if you make an extra pass, you're gonna have a greater shot.
Greg, you love that unselfish style, don't you? In for the Grizzlies. Morant comes in for Tyus Jones, and then for Toronto, Siakam is checked in for Watanabe, and it's Dragic in for Trent. Morant is out there with the Prophet. Then there's Kyle Anderson, and it's Tillman in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Dragic finds Siakam, and again Toronto no up. And here are the Grizzlies. They're on a 14-5 run here. Here's the Prophet. He's guarded by Dragic. The Prophet passes to Tillman. Over to the left wing. Anderson right side. It's blocked, and they're able to recover. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Dragic the pass to Achua. Dragic with it. Now guarded by the Prophet. The dunk by Achua.
What a find by Dragic. Coming off the pick and roll, hitting his man, has the ability to make that pass with either hand.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Here's the Prophet. 10 points for him. Anderson outside. Here's the Prophet. Takes it inside. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Down low. Van Vliet kicks to Achua. Back to Van Vliet. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Pass to Achua. Barnes right side. Lets it fly from 18. Rebounded by the Prophet. The Prophet's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved. Kevin plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the game. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
First one falls for him. Steve is a bigger guard with a great three-point shot. You have to think you would have done well in today's game.
Yeah, Kevin, but probably as a center, a pick and pop big, because everybody's playing smaller now. So I doubt you'd have found me in the backcourt.
Now here's Van Vliet. He picked up 12 points in their last one against Golden State.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Siakam against Morant. Pass to the Prophet. Back to Morant. Here's the Prophet, covered by Van Vliet. Anderson's shot is off.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Here's Siakam. No good off the back of the rim. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. Out to the right wing. Payne for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 5th assist in this one. 51 seconds left in the first half. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Siakam throws it down.
And for a big man, Siakam handles it well, playing with confidence in these pick and roll sets.
Here's the Prophet, and he goes in for the dunk.
That'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Raptors trail by 16. Van Vliet passes to Achua. Throws it up high. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
He's heady. He's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The pass to the Prophet. Driving inside. Here's Tillman. Covered by Achua. And that one drops for him. Tillman's got his first bucket in this one.
He's not looking at the score. He's staying focused, and he's staying active.
There's 2 things they rely on him for: being competitive and bringing energy.
And so it's Memphis in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll return shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Memphis leading by 16. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Raptors 5 right now. Van Vliet and Anunoby are your wingmen. Kem Birch is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Dragic in at the point guard.
You got to bring more than that to stop Steven Adams, using that strength to fight through contact.
Passes to Birch. Looking to end his cold spell. Goes back up. No good from Dragic.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Morant against Siakam. Here's the Prophet. 6 to shoot. Back to Morant. Adams trying to free himself up. The shot's good from the Prophet. The Prophet's got 16 points.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
No good from Dragic.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. D.A., thank you. Here's the Prophet. Anunoby sends it back.
Showing signs of being a high-level defender. Anunoby can guard multiple positions and challenge shots.
Siakam, good.
Finally. Now 1 for 5 here in the third. We'll see if that boosts their confidence.
Here's the Prophet. He's got 16. Knocked loose. Shoots from the elbow. Count that one. 18 points for him.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting fair tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Pass to Van Vliet. And the rejection by Jackson.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there's a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
The Grizzlies have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
For your Grizzlies, number 5. At the line for 2.
Shoot 2. That free throw good from the Prophet. And Toronto making a change. Trent's checked in. Both free throws good from the Prophet. Now Van Vliet. 5 points in the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. It was rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Morant left side. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Can't fault the play call, even though he could convert. That's a good shot. What you like about Anunoby is how efficient he's become. Good to great shot selection. Hits for a solid percentage from the field, from 3, and from the line.
And another efficiency of Anunoby, he takes care of the rock.
And for a young player, you're right, GA, he makes very few mistakes. And if he does make a mistake, They don't pile up and become a problem. He just moves on to the next play.
That's good from Anunoby.
OG Anunoby had a great start to his college career in Indiana. ACL cut that short, but he's bounced back very fast, and he's already making an impact in this league.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Clark comes in for Adams, and Jones subbed in for John Morant. The Raptors also with a sub. Watanabe's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Here's the Prophet. 20 points for him. Here's Jackson. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Birch shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen. But last year, it went to a whole different level.
I mean, how about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions. Get this, last year, 7 teams beat that record.
And he's good on the second. And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Clark. Inside. Memphis moving it around. And the shot is good. Jackson's got 14 points for the game.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
And the pass to Birch. Van Vliet against Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. The Prophet passes to Jones to the wing right side. Here's the Prophet, defended by Trent. Yep, that one goes. That's now 22 points for the Prophet. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
For Memphis, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Brooks misses. The Raptors shooting a ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. Here's Watanabe. Brooks covering. It's Trent on the wing. Pulls it up. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's the Prophet, covered by Van Vliet. They grab their own miss. Jackson misses.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Lays it up off the glass. He's got 6.
If you're OG Anunoby, it's about staying healthy. You already know if you're healthy and whole, you can be successful.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Grizzlies have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Free throw good from the Prophet. Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. Achua, he's checked in for Toronto. Barnes comes in for OG Anunoby. And the Raptors with the ball. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis. That team is a little road weary right now. That is the 6th consecutive game away from home.
And there hasn't been anything easy for them in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense. He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Passes it to Trent. over Jackson, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his second personal foul, third team foul.
The Raptors have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Trent Jr., 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Baines checked in for Jackson. Trent hits them both. For Memphis, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Jones looking for an opening, a profit, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal foul, third team foul.
The Grizzlies shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Number 5. At the line for 2.
That free throw good from the prop. Both free throws good from the prop.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Jones against Van Vliet. Achua with it. He's against Clark. Here's Trent. And again, no good by Toronto.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Gets it to go. That one good from the Prophet. The Prophet's got 29.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Van Vliet with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Here's Watanabe. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here.
Oh my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Pass to the prop. Back to Jones. Here's the Prophet, defended by Trent. The shot's good from the Prophet.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Van Vliet against Clark. Here's Watanabe. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Clark, the pass to the Prophet. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And the Grizzlies making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Dunn up top. Defended by Trent. Here's the Prophet. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons. You want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit long.
And the first one drops.
Boy, is he really getting after it here in the second half, just drawing a ton of fouls.
Good on both. Here's Mikhailuk. Looks at the 3 with Jackson at the 4. Prophet is out there with Dunn. And it's Tillman in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
The Raptors have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Pass to Gillespie. Here's Mikhailuk. The pass to Flynn. Lock at 6. This is it to Mikhailuk. From outside, off the mark.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The shot's good from the Prophet.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Now here's Flynn. Pass to Mikhailuk. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
One shot.
Toronto, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here's Flynn. Dunn with some nice D. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's the Prophet. It's Brooks on the wing. To the inside. Here's the Prophet. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. The Prophet's got 42 in the game.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And here is Flynn. Pass to Gillespie. Goes up again. Not enough on that one as it misses. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. No good from the Prophet. Here's Mikhailuk. It's rebounded by Memphis. The Prophet's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And with the offense we've been seeing throughout the league this year, Steve, what are the chances someone breaks the Suns' record of 107 points and a half?
Wow, Kevin. We saw the Warriors put up 92 and a half a few years back, but that's still 15 points short. I think a team like the Warriors, the Brooklyn Nets, a few of them, if they get going from behind the three-point line, it's possible.
Here is Flynn. After the made shot from the Prophet. Back to Flynn. The pass to Mikhailuk. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Memphis ball.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Tillman. Williams comes in for Dylan Brooks. And Conchar subbed in for the Prophet. The Grizzlies shooting 56% in this game, really stringing. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling
when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
I wonder, is it difficult to focus on the game when you're the subject of so many trade rumors?
I just tune out all the noise, Candace. This is exactly where I want to be. You know, I'm in the moment, just trying to live my best life and manifest this championship. And anything you're hearing is just a rumor, an innuendo, and no one here has said anything about trading me. You know, the silence is golden.